Hey guys, this week's video is dedicated in memory of Masha Bas Bat Sheva. A couple big things coming up. This Monday we're starting our class, Communication, the Art and Soul. A really amazing class on what Judaism has to say about how to better communicate with people in our relationships and the people around us. Shavuos is in a couple weeks. We have a huge, beautiful dairy soiree. So go to yjprochester.com so you don't miss out. There's a joke I've told many times, and I'm sure you've heard it before, but it goes something like this. Joe is late for an interview, and he can't find the parking spot, and he's about to miss the whole interview. And he turns to God and says, God, please help me find the parking spot. Suddenly, a car pulls out in front of him, and a parking spot opens up. Joe turns to God and says, never mind, God, I found one. Right? It's a cute story with a powerful message. It's something we all do, right? If the car had lifted up and the miraculous parking spot opened up, he would have credited God. But because it was something that happens all the time, Joe just said, it happened. It's not God. It just happened. Something we do all the time. We miss all the little things that happen in our life that are really God. In this week's Torah portion, we have another double header. Behar, Bechukotai. And in Bechukotai, God warns us not to act with him in a way of keri. Because if we do, then he will mirror us and act with us in a way of keri. What does that mean? It's a word that we don't normally see. And Rashi, the foremost commentary on the Torah, translates the word as happenstance. That if we don't realize the divine providence in our own life, if we treat our relationship with God as happenstance, it just happens, everything that around us just happens, then God will act with us in the same way. He'll mirror our relationship. It's not a good thing. Right? This idea of just not taking note of the things that are happening around us. It's like a one-way relationship. It's like we only get in contact with God when we need something. And we don't realize the things that every day where God has a hand in and God is involved in. You could buy a beautiful bouquet of flowers, but it's the way you give them to someone that's going to make all the difference, right? If you walk into the kitchen, put down this beautiful bouquet on the kitchen counter and walk out, or you could walk in and present them with a beautiful note, right? A world of difference, right? We could give God flowers, but if we just put them down on the counter and walk out, we tell God, our relationship is not that important. We have a kind of a flippant attitude towards the relationship. There's kind of a coldness. It lacks the passion and intensity. It lacks a commitment. And then God says, no. That's not the kind of relationship I want. I want a real relationship with you. I want you to realize that it's not just in the big miracles that I'm around. It's in all the little things that are happening in your life. The little things. Yes, the parking spot opening up. The job promotion. Even in the hard times, I'm there. God is saying, I want a relationship that matters. Shabbat Shalom.